Now let's have a look at elimination level 3 type problems. First thing, we should always check, do we have a level 1 problem? In front of the x we have a 2 and a 5, in front of the y 3 and a 2. They're not the same, so it's not a level 1. Can I turn a 2 into a 5 easily by timesing? No. A 2 into a 3 easily? No. So it's not a level 2, so that makes it a level 3. Remember, in a level 2, I was able to change one coefficient easily into the other. For level 3, I just have to do the level 2 stuff twice. I have to just make the one that's in front of x the same, or the ones in front of y. So instead of changing one, I've got to change 2 equations. So let's see how we go. Instead of changing one equation, I change both of them. So what you do is you now make a decision. Do I want to make so the coefficients of x be the same, or do I want the coefficients of y to be the same? And really, it makes no difference. One's no more easy than the other. I, for no other reason than I want to, am going to choose to make the coefficients of my y be the same. So the way we do that is, look at the y's. 3 lots of y's, 2 lots of y's. You cross multiply. So I take all of this equation and times it by that 2. Then I take all of this equation and times it by that 3. The 3 times that 2 gives me 6, and 2 times that 3 gives me 6. The coefficients will be the same. So let's do that. So I'm going to take equation 1 and times it by 2. And then I take equation 2 and times it by 3. And here are my 2 modified equations. If I now look at the coefficients of y, they both have a 6 in front of them. One of them is a negative 6, the other is a positive 6. How do I combine them to get a result of 0? Clearly, we have to add. So I now need to add these 2 equations together. Now, just before I go any further, just to help you remember. So remember, we've come across situations where we had combined negatives and positives, we added them. We had positives combined with positives, we did our subtraction on that situation. We had negatives combined with negatives, we did, once again, our subtraction. This is the way I remember it. Here, if you're combining a positive with a positive, or a negative with a negative, it says the signs are the same. What did I do? I subtracted. So I've got, here's the number, the 6's are the same. That's the ones I'm going to eliminate. One's a negative, one's a positive. If the signs were the same, in other words, both positive or both negative, I would subtract. If the signs aren't the same, the signs are opposite to each other. So you look at the numbers that you want to eliminate. Don't look at the other numbers, look at the numbers you want to. I'm eliminating here, the 6's are the same number, so I want to eliminate them, so I look at their signs. I add or subtract. That's how I remember it. If that works for you, that's great. Let's go on and finish this problem here. Now, this one's all nicely set up already from my addition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take equation 1a, one modified one from equation 1, and to it, because I have to add them, I'm going to add to it 2a. They're already set up nicely like an addition. So put the line across there, bracket off the bottom one, put a plus sign, and then just read it vertically. 4x's plus 15 more x's is 19 of them. Now, negative 6 plus positive 6, 0. My y's have been eliminated, which is what I want. And negative 14 plus 33. That's going to give me positive 19, which means the x-coordinate where these 2 lines intersect must be positive 1. I have one of the values that I need. Step 1 out of the way. Remember, it's a level 3. In a level 2, you only had to change one of the equations, and then you had coefficients that were equal. In level 3, you have to change both equations, which is what we did here. Alright, I'm going to let you now take x equals 1, substitute it back into one of those, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to choose to put it into equation 2. No other reason than I just want to put it into equation 2. I'm going to put this into equation 2, work out my y value, then we'll pause and you do it as well, pause the video and see if we agree with the answer. So I think that the y coordinate should now be 3 where the points intersect. So I have the x and y coordinates. Our last step is to verify. And so to do that, we substitute the point that we think it is, which is 1, 3. Now, I've used equation 2 to produce this value, so I now have to use the other one. So I'm going to choose equation 1. Produce this result. So it's 2 times my x value. Take away 3 times my y value. Should equal -7. That's 2, take away 9, does in fact equal -7. That's a true statement. It's therefore verified. So simultaneous solution is there it is. Level 3 type problems. See you in class, and we'll practice some of them.